Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. We finished our business in Merrig's hometown, and he's decided to join us on the rest of our adventure. In other news, I hate everything. Why y'all gotta be that way? We're heading towards the terrible tornado that you see just to the east. And so for now, we're going to be going on a bit of an adventure. Flowers. If you run near them, they spin. Pretty sure these are the same snakes we've seen 100 times over. I forget what they're weak to. I think they're weak to electric. So they should...
Oh, lightning, lend us your power.
We should be able to wreck them pretty good. Was it lightning? Yeah, it was lightning. And Tio should be able to... No! Miss!
These guys were no real challenge.
So yeah, snakes. Birds! Dang! I hate birds! Because they fly over top of you and shoot for the guy in back, which means they'll get the advantage. What are you three idiots even doing? Okay, that one's almost dead. Have our Merrick powerhouse go take that one out, and then you can finish this one off. And like, they're moving around so darn much that I can't even like magic them down unless I use one of the all spells. Which honestly is not even worth it.
Threat eliminated.
Freaking birds, man. Okay, was that it? Was that all we got to deal with? Got some more spinny flowers. This is honestly just a really big open area right at the start with a lot of dudes in it. Don't remember if you guys are weak to fire or not, but we're gonna find out. Of course, I only hit 2 of you. No, just electric. You're not going to be able to kill any of them. Well, maybe. That was more than 400 damage again. Oh, I like parsing out, like, this guy is this much health, so I'm going to be sending this enemy at this, or this person at this enemy. Birds. You guys even weak to anything? You guys weak to? He's weak to electric. Gonna find out if you're weak to electric.
Blue.
Okay, jerks. Probably not. I can't remember hitting him with a wind. Well, paralyzed him, so that's cool. And we killed him, so we didn't get much out of that. What are they weak to? I seem to remember hitting him with wind and it did like nothing, but then Howl is just kind of a garbage spell at this point, so... There's more birds, weren't there? They are exceptionally resistant to fire. Come on, just one of you, come here. Birds. Spinny flowers. What's we got out here? More of you guys? Snakes can frickin' paralyze ya! But it doesn't really matter when the first thing I can do is cast Zap. Just because there were a lot of enemies right there and it's so close to this, I'm just gonna recover again real quick, get my poop back. Then we can move on. Spinny flowers. Ew, muck. Trudging through. There's a lot of like... Oh, that's neat. Look at them spinny flowers. Look at all them. Just making a little path in the middle. Wolf boots. I'll save all of that stuff. Yeah, look at him spinning. I'll save all the wolf boots stuff. I'll save all my equipment for later. I'll just do it all at once. I forget how to play this game. I'm in the mindset of fighting a boss, so I'm like, turn 1, fast stance swirl on boss. I forget what you guys are weak to. Let's find out.
Flame.
When it Earth? These guys are weak to Earth. Oh, fire gets the job done. See, I saw that guy coming for her. No, I say. I could have had Tio attack the one that Ryudo just hit there and probably gotten away with not attacking anything. I was thinking the one further away was still chasing us. Or chasing Elena. Muck flowers. Growing out of that muck. Okay, I'm free. Look at that big old tree. Anything over here? Ooh. Muck chest with all of that muck money. So I can go around a lot of ways. Well, I can't go around that way. That is a way that I can go, and it looks like this is back the way I came. Okay. So there's only one way to go. That's the muck money, right? Muck money. Muck money! I can't see anything. Come here, you! Can you can tremor. How do you guys feel about Earth?
Chaotic Earth!
Not very fond of Earth. If we had somebody who was more adept at, like, earthing, that probably would have about done it. I'm probably killing you. And then some.
Threat eliminated.
So people in the comments been talking about playing this game, and especially like playing on the harder settings where you have to really get to know the mechanics and how to abuse the mechanics in order to get through. And I'm not playing on hard mode because I just kind of like screwing around and having fun. So I don't want to have to like have that level of knowledge of the mechanics of the game just to get by. But it's really cool, some of the stuff you can do in this game if you really push it that hard. Like the skills, like the cancel skills, just put all your crap into them, and they're almost instant. Spinny flowers. And then like you come up, you just want to cancel a guy right then. You don't even have to think about it. You're like, I'm just gonna cancel him. And to kind of build on that one, Tio especially has such an absurdly high movement speed and act speed that you can do amazing things with her, especially since her Lotus Flower, which I said before, like, I hate this skill, it's garbage or whatever, but it's not even remotely. the big reason I said that was because I didn't have any stars in it yet, so it took really long to cast. It wasn't a garbage skill, it was garbage at that moment because I didn't have crap in it. But, like, it's a cancel that hits in a line. So, just cancel all of the things. On top of that, Tio has such an absurdly high skill. Or an absurdly high, like, act and movement speed, that she can just get around the arena immediately. Like, if you put all of your, like, movement speed and act skills in her from, like, the skill books, then she moves so freaking fast. She'll, like, lap people on the act gauge, and she can run so freaking fast on like, the actual map that, like, the warp boots would slow her down. I may mess with that some, just, like, for the hilarity of it. I don't like building to that. Like, it may be less effective, but I just don't like building to do that and to take advantage of specific mechanics or deals or whatever. Like, what I like making everybody a little more well-rounded, covering for faults, just having a well-balanced group. I'm expecting monsters in these because otherwise there aren't many monsters on this map. Like this particular map. I feel like a lot of this map, this particular map, is more about getting you lost than anything. Because, like, there just aren't many enemies, but there's so many mushrooms. But I'm gonna cut them all. Oh, tree. I got initiative on that one somehow. Oh, geez, another tree. I'm gonna run out of MP pretty darn quick if they keep throwing all these guys at me. Okay, so that was that first one in the middle there. Oh boy, more. Are there any trees? Yeah, there are. Okay, one of these guys is gonna trigger that tree. Inside that tree is gonna be a dude. Yeah! Yeah, he was gonna be lacking on some MP pretty darn quick here. I don't know, finding enemies is just about as rewarding as finding items. Like, yeah, I got items, that's cool and all, but like, hey, get an enemy, that means I get experience. Which means I can level up. I'm gonna get a jump from that guy. Yep. Of note, don't be on the wrong end of Merig, Elena, and Ryudo. So, really, Ryudo and Merig are enough, but just to really have a bad time. There's a dude in this tree. How do you get him to show up? Kill all the other dudes. Whatever, not important. Cut up some more mushrooms. I could actually use a place to get some SP back, or MP back, but I know you're in there. Ooh, I can go up here. And get jumped by another tree. I was not expecting to actually be able to walk in that tree. So I can walk in that one and not you. Jerk tree. Where's that noise coming from? Guys are like right over there. Okay, there's gonna be something terrifying at the end of this passage. There's no way they'd put this many mushrooms in and not have like, hey, you got to the end, time for a mini-boss! Or a seat of running. That's also a thing they could put in there. This is kind of a nice area. Change of pace from what we're used to.